Game Clique. Resident cozy gamer here. I love a good cozy game. So the game I want to talk is Wanderstop. It is a cozy tea shop management game where you play as Alta. Alta is a fallen warrior. She's on a losing streak, and she wakes up in the middle of this forest with no recollection of how she got there and no recollection of how to get to where she needs to be. And so they're like, hey, she managed this tea shop. So along this way, like you meet different customers, and your job is to construct the perfect tea for them using their story. So it's a story element, which I love. You grow your own ingredients for these teas, and you definitely have to make sure you pay attention to each person's personality traits and things like that to make this tea. And this actually comes out pretty soon. It comes out March 11th, I believe.
Yes.
Just listen to that one actually comes out pretty soon, really soon. Which you would think they would have a longer demo, but I'm glad they didn't. And then again, it's a story element to it. It's a collected element of it. It's a farming element. I'm sold on it.
Yeah, I'm locked in too. And the funny thing is the reason why I'm interested in it. And a lot of people who know about Wanderstop already are excited about it because the lead dev behind it is the creator of a game called Stanley Parable. And Stanley Parable, if you've heard of it, it has nothing to do with Wanderstop. Like, it's a completely different game. But what made Stanley Parable so cool, let me see if I can pull the trailer up, is how meta it was. And I don't want to spoil Stanley Parable for people who haven't played Stanley Parable because it's one of those games that you got to go in as blind as possible. But you just wake up in an office building and you're kind of trying to find your way out of it. And every time you try to find your way out, you're kind of unsuccessful and you die and you restart back at the beginning. But the game kind of figures out, it does a lot of meta fourth world breaking.
Like the Groundhog Day.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, it's really cool. So a lot of people who heard that this is this guy's next game, they're like, all right, so what kind of meta crazy shit is this game going to do? And I hope that it does none of that. And it's just just a cozy game.
I think it's definitely just I don't know. Because she is a fallen warrior.
I love the art style of this game.
Wanderstop? Yeah.
Yeah. Like it looks really actually, yeah, like cozy is like
it reminds me of kind of like there's a game Wildflowers that it reminds me of that. Again, magic, coziness, like warrior aspect, sword fight, like that is my jam. I was like, and storytelling. So I will say, if going through dialogue, if you're one of those people that skip dialogue, this is not the game for you. Because the story is a part of it. I don't think it's meant to be a long game either. They actually make you take stops. Like they'll be like, oh, you'll come back for a task. I'm like, oh, I'll just chill out for a little bit. So it actually makes you stop. And while you're waiting on more customers, you have to do the day-to-day task. I just love it. I love a management game.
I don't love how much I feel attacked while I'm playing this game because so Alta, the main character, she's like you had already explained, she's a warrior. She has never took a break a day in her life. She just is striving to be the best undefeated fighter of all time. And the dude, Boro, I think his name is,
Boro.
Yeah. He owns the tea shop. He's constantly telling her, like, look, man, you need to chill. And she's trying to figure out, like, how do we win this? How do I, like, get this to be the best tea shop? He's like, it ain't really about being the best tea shop. We just running the tea shop. It's all good. Chill out. You ain't got to do stuff. Sometimes you can just chill. And I'm like, damn, I needed to hear that, Boro.
Say, but are you saying that I have a problem? You saying I play?
Moro
Game
talking to me.
And I'm getting too much screen time.
This game got some therapy for y'all as well.
Maybe that
It
is.
does.
Maybe that's the meta thing behind it. Maybe it's just he's tricking me into learning a lesson.
It is because Alta doesn't want to be there. She's like, okay, I am only here to pass the time, so I can get back to where I need to be. And so it's like, no, take a moment.
Yeah, I'm hyped for this one. I think I'm locked in, and it's an Annapurna published joint. And Annapurna really almost never miss. So I think I'm locked in. Wanderstop, March 11th.